It is 5/11. Our week of holiday traditions continues this morning.
So today we're showing you examples of ways to cater to loved ones with a different diet. 7 News' Christine Scarpelli live for us this morning in Malden to tell us more. Hi, Christine.
Yes, we sure are. Yeah, it does not mean if you have food allergies, sensitivities, intolerances that you cannot get through the holiday season. How do we know? Well, I think the two of us are going to be the examples this morning. I'm with Anita Evans of Sweet Bites Bakery. We're glad to have you. You are such a huge wealth of knowledge for me this morning, even in just the few minutes we've been able to spend talking. Okay. You've told me there's at least 3 different kinds of flour you can substitute for flour with gluten in it. Now, those that are gluten-free, many of us think this is sort of just a phase and it's going to go away, but there are serious allergies out there, especially if you have celiac disease and you cannot process that gluten protein. How do I know so much about that? I feel like I'm going through that right now. I am also gluten-free, so are you, Anita. This was kind of a shock to you when you learned that you had these allergies, but you found ways to continue to bake. What are we looking at? There's 3 different types of flour here.
3 types of flours. You've got brown rice, you've got almond, and you also have coconut.
And you were telling me they react differently in different dishes.
As a matter of fact, what I do is that I combine them, or I can use just one specific flour if I want to make something in particular. But usually I combine them, and they give a very unique flavor. And one of the things that I'd like to stress is that just because it's gluten-free, that doesn't mean it tastes like cardboard.
No way.
I'm big on flavor.
She is. Take a look at some of the things she's made. So a lot of these are gifts. You can get these. Gosh, you're in the Malden Craft, the Christmas fair coming up. And you also take orders. People can kind of call you and say, hey, I would like this, this, and this. You will make it, what, gluten, nut-free? What else?
Sugar-free, dairy-free. We have gelato, too, that we make that's dairy-free, which is on the website. Like what do we have? We have blackberry wine, dairy-free gelato.
You know, your hot milk cake. Hot milk cake. Something from, sounds like Civil War era you were telling me.
Quite, but more like the Depression.
Depression. Okay. Well, listen, I'm teasing ahead to it, guys, because it is her special recipe. We're going to hear about it next. Stay with us. And again, hope out there for those with food allergies. Getting through the holidays. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, good information. Thanks so much, Christine. Christy?